Hi, this is Hashi from Action Movie Kid, and this is my field day. I'm Hashi, I'm known as Action Movie Dad on YouTube, and I have a channel called Action Movie Kid. The first video on YouTube that did really well was the Danger of Wet Floors video. Wait. So the Danger of Wet Floors video became an animated GIF on Reddit, and it made it to the front page, and then it got picked up by BuzzFeed. It was a very quick and interesting turnaround for these videos that I'd only put on YouTube to share with my family. So I've been really into computer animation and making videos all my life. I've done it since I was in the 2nd grade. And eventually I worked that into a career at DreamWorks where I did some visual effects. While there I also became a new parent and was taking a ton of video of my son. You forgot your lunch! The process for making one of the films is really just engaging in a playtime with James. And as soon as I see that he's doing something that I could imagine being enhanced by graphics, I'll try to sneak my way in there and film. The most genuine reactions are usually the best videos, and the more I try to coach them, the less well they turn out. So on field day, we made this really great video, and it's all about what it's like raising 2 kids, but not just raising 2 kids. One of them is Action Movie Kid, who some of you know, and one of them is my new baby daughter, who has legitimate superpowers. Field day was a really fun experience because I'm used to making these 10 to 20 second clips because I usually just have one quick visual gag that I want to get out there. For field day, they invited me to do a much more epic video, which is really great. So I brought along my really close friend and a really clever writer named Matt Harry. It was very different than my usual process, which is filming something with my iPhone, plugging it into the computer, and that can pretty much post straight to YouTube. Yeah! It also really made us try to step up our game in terms of the visual effects.
Whoa! James! No using your powers around the baby!
In this 6-minute video, there are 49 effect shots. One of the most involved effects in this movie was the end finale when the baby lifted up the Jeep off the ground and then bursted into a bunch of pieces. Now, on the set, we did have some practical cars that represented these, and we also had to use digital doubles for the scene where the truck explodes. We then took the 3D models and broke them apart into a bunch of different component pieces that they could all fly out.
And also, from the writing standpoint, Matt did a really good job of creating a story that had to be very, very tight, but also implied all these wonderful things and put them together in a neat way.
My favorite part of working with Field Day was just the openness they had to any idea. And they even came back to us with, let's go bigger, let's get a big cameo actor, you know, for the role of the villain, and really just open it up to let us explore whatever we wanted to do.
I had thought of this fantastical scene of a SWAT team arriving at the house and my baby daughter being able to fight off all these bad guys, but this was just a teeny thought, and I'd never dreamed that within a few months I'd have a real bunch of guys in uniforms on my lawn with a steady cam and a crew surrounding it, sound and a real actor, all of that stuff coming together. It was really a dream of mine, and it was something that I had practically ruled out because of my abilities at the time.
You know, you should tell that guy. Tell him, say, Field Day!
Field Day!
Hey everyone, Bridget from the Field Day team here. Thanks for watching how Hashi and Matt made the epic short film. Isn't Hashi the best dad ever? And if you haven't seen it yet, click that huge box to the left to watch the super kids take down the bad guys. And if you did check it out, click the bottom right and it'll take you to our other awesome videos. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on seeing new videos here on Field Day every Tuesday. See you next week.